Good afternoon and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, Commissioner M.N. Reddy, the city's new police commissioner, in fact, he took over last evening from previous commissioner of Bangalore City, Raghavendra Auradkar, visited the Vibgyor school this morning. Now, he has indicated that the school would be operational within a week's time. At around 11:10, that's when he actually reached the school. The investigating officer was also present. Other senior police officials were also present. They took him around the school. They informed him as to what exactly is happening over there, where the case has reached so far, what really happened. After that, he had a meeting with a few selected parents. Most of the parents have come out stating that they want their kids to get back to school, but they also want the school to come out with certain measures, without which they will not be willing to send their kids back. The commissioner stated that the government has come out, the state government that is, has come out with certain guidelines, such as CCTVs must be made operational in all schools, increased number of security staff, which should also have a lot of women as part of the security team, and apart from that, identification process, proper verification of all the staff, that is employees right from the teachers to the security guards to the ones who even clean the school or water the gardens. Proper verification should be done. Now, many schools in the past had also stated, not exactly past, in the past few weeks itself, had sent guidelines, basically circulars, wanting parents to sign on the dotted lines, which stated that the school will be only responsible if something happens within the premises but not outside. So even if their kids were utilizing the school vans, the school buses, and the school buses picked them up from their home to the school, and during that phase, if something happened, the school stated that they were not responsible. Now, the Home Minister, the Education Minister, they've all come out stating that right from the time a child is picked up from their home, the school bus, till they reach school, during whatever happens in school, and back home, the school management is completely responsible. But in fact, after this meeting took place, after the parents came out with their demands, after the police commissioner gave them a patient here, he came out and addressed the media. Let's listen into that.
I visited the scene of crime in the school, went around the school, and I was guided by my team as to the circumstances of the incident. Then I had an opportunity to talk to the management, whoever is available, and also I spoke to some of the representatives of the parents. I held a detailed conversation with the parents, and the concerns, the issues, the problems that they are facing, and we tried to chalk out a way whereby those concerns, at least the basic concerns, can be addressed quickly by the management, and we will advise the management to resolve those issues, whether it is to do with security, whether it is to do with safety, or some of the measures that need to be taken. And the parents want the children to come back to school. In the interest of the children who are missing school, the school has to reopen. That is one part. So, second part is about the investigation. The investigation is going on.
So, what is the FIR against the school management?
The investigating officer who is doing the investigation will give us advice on what points lacuna were found, on what points the loopholes were found, etc. Based on that, action will be taken.
What are the demands of the parents?
They have various demands in terms of, essentially in terms of safety, in terms of the need for improving some of the access control, as to who are the people, what is the identity of the people who are coming in, etc. Some of the things that are not working, cameras not working, some of the infrastructural points, and we will try to help the management and the school parents of the children to resolve these issues.
So was any of the school management present inside, sir?
Yes.
In the meeting?
Yes.
So, and how about the progress about this particular case?
The parents are very keen the school should reopen. So hopefully in about a week or so it should reopen.
So, how about the progress in this particular case? Have any more people been arrested?
No.
Anything else?
No.
We heard we heard there was a teacher and some other person who was working as a maid as well here. We heard that they were involved now.
No, I cannot reveal anything.
Well, in fact, the commissioner over there, Commissioner M.N. Reddy, addressing the media, he stated that in the interest of the academics of all the students, the school must reopen, but the parents also warned that they are really looking forward to the school to reopen, but only after security measures are being put in place, such as CCTV cameras, operational CCTV cameras. There's no use of the CCTV cameras installed are not working. In fact, out of 25 odd or 24 CCTV cameras in this particular school, the commissioner stated that only some work. So the school management has been asked to look into all those things. Verification to be done very strictly of all the staff, teachers, employees, everyone who works in this particular school. And apart from that, increasing the number of women in the security staff. Now, it's not just over here. The commissioner also stated that the state government has come out with certain guidelines that will be followed by all the schools, not just Vibgyor High, but all the schools, so that kids studying in various schools across the city and across the state are safe. Now, he was talking about things in the situation in the city. He says that the state government is coming out with guidelines. We also heard what the Home Minister a few days ago stated about CCTVs, about verification, so on and so forth. Now, implementation, that is the big question. How long will it take for all these schools to implement all these guidelines? Most probably the government would have given them 30 to 31 days to actually look into this, and thereafter the schools which do not follow these guidelines can and will be penalized. Now, hopefully this time around, whichever body is mentioned or stated that would be the implementation body, work is actually done properly, because here we are talking about the lives of kids at stake here. All this was sparked because of the incident that took place on the 2nd of July. The FIR was only filed on the 14th of July. There was a huge gap when the incident took place and when the FIR was filed, because the biggest reason given was that, one, the girls' parents did not know about it because the school management wanted to hush up the entire matter. The new commissioner already on the job. He took over from Raghavendra Auradkar as Commissioner of Police, Bangalore City, last evening. And his first job in the morning, he decided to actually visit the school and see what exactly is happening, because for him, this would be his main priority as of now. Meanwhile, BJP workers are protesting against Vasati Yojana. Now, senior BJP leaders have visited the Freedom Park to support the workers in their protest. Meanwhile, BJP leaders also spoke on the increasing number of rape cases, not just in the city but also in the state. None of the senior leaders bothered to attend the session, the assembly today, and that is the reason hardly 40-odd legislators were present, which also made the speaker extremely angry that a lot of business is still pending in the House. Most of the opposition leaders are now present outside over here at Freedom Park. They started the protest at Freedom Park and they took out a protest rally, but we're getting information that most of the senior leaders have been taken into custody by the local police.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ ಬಂಧುಗಳು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಡವರಿಗೆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಶೈಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರೋ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವು ದಲಿತರು ಕೊಳಗೇರಿಯವರು ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೋಡೋಣ ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಬಡವರನ್ನ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂಧಿಸುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಯಕರ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟು
In fact, we also saw the BJP workers protesting yesterday at Freedom Park while ABVP activists protested outside the Vidgyor High School. We saw the clashes that took place between the ABVP protesters and the police. But now the BJP workers once more protesting, come here for a variety of reasons. It's not just due to the increasing number of rape incidents, but also trying to take on the government regarding a lot of other problems that the people in the state are facing. Now, KS students' protest has entered the 4th day. Now, the protest is regarding the irregularities in the 2011 KPSC exams. Many have also gone on an indefinite hunger strike, and the condition of a few is said to be extremely critical. Now, the protesters want the authorities to immediately come and address their problems, but for the past 4 days, nothing much has actually happened. Now, all the protesters over here are basically not just candidates, but most of them have passed their exams. In fact, all of them have passed their exams. They have secured postings. Many of them have secured postings in the state government as assistant commissioners in the income tax department, labor department officers, so on and so forth. But they have not been able to take the jobs up because the cabinet has not okayed their postings. So 2011 is when they actually secured their ranks, secured their postings, but it's almost 3 years now and nothing much has taken place.